Hello, hello. I am back again. This time we're doing a 2026 reading. Just basically what are the energies of 2026 for you? Like, what are we going to encounter in 2026? So first we're going to go with the Alchemy cards. I'm going to pull all the cards and then do the reading instead of like pulling them as I go. I might pull some as I go, but mainly all the cards first. So, what alchemical elements is the collective going to be facing in 2026? Whether that's, working with or working against. What collective or what alchemical elements will the collective be facing in 2026? It's probably going to be a long reading. I have a big old stack of cards here that I want to use, so. What alchemical elements will the collective be facing in 2026? That will be it. Thank you. On the bottom, which we're not going to get into, but you might care about it. On the bottom we have card number 10, Pluto. Pluto's a slow mover, as far as I know. Like it gets into positions and it stays there for years and years and years and years. I could be wrong about that. Don't hold me to that. Not great with astrology. Funny fact, I actually got into tarot because I was trying to learn about astrology and then I found out they were connected. And then tarot just blew my mind and I was like, I gotta get into that. So that's what happened. Sorry, I'm just trying to clean up my table as I go. What archetypes will the collective be mostly dealing with in 2026? What archetypes will the collective be dealing with in 2026? What are the main archetypes the collective will be dealing with in 2026? Woohoo! Thank you. At the bottom we have, is L 50? So 59? If L is 50, I always forget. The medallion. Again, not getting into it. We've got plenty of cards to read about. I took 3 of those and I was not planning on doing that, but they came out, so. So I grabbed them. This one and this one. I'm sorry. What is or are the main lessons that the collective will be learning or facing in 2026? What are the main lessons the collective will be learning or facing in 2026? Leave it at 2. At the bottom we have pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Book number 3. Oh, technically that one was second. Oh. For these cards, once I get into it in the reading, you can ignore this part of the reading if you want to. This is a romance deck. So, what does the love life, romantic life in 2026 look like for my collective? I don't love doing romance things. I mean, it's the pull of it can be fun, but I just feel like sometimes people get too worked up about romance types, and I don't want to be the kind of reader that hooks people in and keeps them coming back just because. I don't want to be weird, okay? I don't want to be weird. And I just feel like romance readings are the kind of readings that can hook people in, and I don't want to be like that. So I don't really do the romance things, but I figured I'd pull for this reading. So what does a romantic life look like for my collective in 2026? But why do you have those cards? Because I buy cards used in bundles off of eBay. This came in a big old bundle. It's a good deck though. I've used it for myself. I'll just keep doing this. What does the romantic life look like? It came out reversed. So we're just gonna leave it like that. We're gonna leave these ones out this way. And then, because of the romantic deck, don't get your hair on fire. This is a love deck also. It's quite different from the decks I'm used to using. So I don't know what's going to come out. Can I get a card that goes along with that Romance Angels Oracle card? Message to go along with. Just to help clarify. The Romance Angel card, please. One more. Thank you. Can I get the main tarot message / theme for 2026? Main tarot message / theme for 2026. For my collective. Thank you. On the bottom we have the moon, which is the unknown, the unseen, illusions, intuition. Oh. And last but not least, can I get a blessing for my collective this year? Thank you. Sometimes I'm just not the best at shuffling. Can I get it? I don't know how we're 8 minutes in already. I'm very sorry. Can I get a blessing for the collective for 2026? Can I get a timing card? For that blessing? And a timing card for the romance. So timing for the blessing. And timing for the romance. Thank you. I said I buy some of my decks used, and I do. So normally they come in great condition. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they don't smell great. So I put dryer sheets in the boxes with them to make them smell better after cleansing them. I have one deck that is not worked on. These actually weren't that bad, but they did have a smell that I could smell, so I had to put it. And now I'm just thinking that I want to add those cards or those sheets to all of my decks, even my brand new ones, just so they smell pleasant. Anyways, okay, so we're 11 minutes in, and I am so sorry that you've just been sitting here watching me shuffle cards. I apologize. So this is a 2026 reading. Energies of 2026 surrounding the collective. And so our first energy, main energy of the year, the Alchemy energy. Interesting. We got number 22, ferrum, iron. I take ferrous sulfate supplements every day. Except did I take them this morning? I don't know. So we got iron. That's blood. Is that the Mars symbol down there too? I don't have that with me. Okay. Let's say it was 22. Okay. All right. Mailman. Magnetism, reliability, and Mars. That is Mars. Iron is a reliable metal that can withstand great pressure. Over the centuries, we have come to utilize this metal extensively, mixing it with carbon to create the steel bridges, highways, and infrastructures that span across the globe. In alchemy, iron is associated with the planet Mars and shares its qualities of being strong, assertive, and potentially warlike. I don't like the warlike, but I like the rest of that. When the iron card appears, there is a call to rely only on the reliable. What truly supports you? What have you already built? Iron dwells at the center of the earth, so when all else feels lost, go inward. There is a deep magnet there that pulls you toward what is steady and true. For the moment, put your words and weapons down and let yourself be held by the structure that is already in place. Watch for planetary pairing between all the metals and planet cards. Iron and Mars appearing in one reading indicate a great conflict of looms. I'm not using any more cards, so I didn't need to read that, sorry. In esoteric wisdom traditions, Mars and iron are associated with the gallbladder. It may be time to contemplate what can be broken down and what must remain. Or take a look at your gallbladder's health. Iron. What supports you? Rely only on the reliable. Sorry, I forgot that we got 3 of these. But I did ask, what archetypes are you going to be dealing with mainly? I don't know if these are your own archetypes, like are you going to be seeing this come up within yourself, or are you going to be seeing this in the people around you? Could be either or, could be both. The first one we got was number 22 again. Sure as shit. Love it. 22 again, and we got the Creator. It's a beautiful card. Then we got number 31, the Heart. So both of those, no, never mind, ignore me. Oh, and I had that out. And then we got number 26, the comic. It's 22. Right to it. I love it when I do that. The artist, the alchemist, the innovator. The creator, the first archetype in the trio of existence, is not intimidated by darkness or by lack. They know that from the void, creation inevitably emerges. With meager, minimal, and outlandish materials, the creator reveals a new image. They make the empty room resonate with healing sounds. They generate bounty from the seed that others tossed away. Though generative, this archetype annihilates preconceived notions of what is possible, leaving unexpected openings in the wake of its destruction. The creator does this by, first, being absolutely present to what is, not imagining or wishing things were different, and second, trusting that a force greater than themselves awaits constant collaboration with each human soul. Whether we call it nature, God, goddess, Shakti, or divinity, it remains nameless. It is the creator's lifelong companion. The creator is naturally attractive and coveted, as its energy zings with possibility. You can feel when a creator type enters the room. All eyes land on them. To increase your creator energy, ward off jadedness at all cost. Recommit to childlike curiosity and nix the rules. I'm all about nixing some rules in 2026. I'm about nixing rules all the time. Nixing, not Nixon. I don't think Nixon rules. The heart, 31. Ooh, almost right to it again. Yeah. The home, the center, the throne. It is possible, from an imaginal point of view, to sense the heart as a place. Either we are there, within the realm of expansion and compassion, or we have drifted somewhere else. There is no in-between. It is common for us to leave this archetypal center without realizing it, as the world, with its seductive twists and turns, offers us frequent departure. We may even become a stranger to the landscape of the heart, leaving it vacant for long stretches of time. The seat of the heart is often reclaimed by nature, music, dance, and the presence of children or animals. This card encourages us to move past the layers of life's tangles and knots and enter the wild and sacred center of the self. The most precious throne in the galaxy is awaiting your return. Recall the last time your heart was touched. Soak in every detail you can and feel the heart awaken. Some say there is a cave at the center of the heart. Others say it is a pool with a flowering white lotus. Imagine yourself there and draw what you see. The comic. My bad. The Joker, the Clown, the Fool. The comic carries a remedy for all that ails the world. Amid the deepest pain and suffering, there is always the potential to lift up and out of the darkness through laughter. Though dismissed by some as lowbrow or unsophisticated, this archetype actually has a highly advanced mind. Some may use the word genius, as humor requires one to see the situation from afar rather than to be swept away by the drama. The comic sees and accepts the messiness of life, using it as material to be mixed and shaped into a potion to soothe the stressed and serious mind. They literally lighten us up. Thus, within the comic is usually the sage or the magician, working healing magic upon any audience who will lend an ear. The comic may be the archetype that heals the deep division in our world, one pun at a time. Joy, jokes, and smiles are signs of a happy heart. Be wary of spiritual practices or teachers who leave the comic by the wayside. The comic has plenty of shade to throw on others, and it can fall into shadow at the drop of a hat. Beware of their sharp claws. Yeah. I love that it's like iron, so we're thinking about blood, focusing on blood, and then like we go to the heart. And what do you know? The comic usually helps the heart. And the creator, I mean, do you notice the colors? How they're similar? I would say that there's absolutely a creator inside the comic. But anyways, those are the 3 main archetypes that you will be dealing with in 2026. I honestly feel like while you may be dealing with them outside of yourself, I think this is more of a reading talking about what's going to be going on within you and what you'll be dealing with. I think you will be doing some alchemy with your blood to heal your heart, turn yourself into a comic, start creating things. Anyways. Soul Journey. Oh, we got 2 Soul Journey cards? Okay. This can be a long reading, guys. Sorry. Thank you for being here. Both P's. Yeah. The first soul lesson card, so I asked what main lessons you would be facing with or dealing during 2026. Sorry, I have a candle here and I'm just trying not to catch myself on fire. We got purpose. I know what I am here to do. You have chosen to reincarnate on Earth for one major goal, to express love in all that you do. The obstacles of this physical dimension can distract you from that goal, and it's easy to lose your way. Life on Earth is full of obligations that require your conscious attention, but that doesn't mean you can't infuse all your decisions with caring and compassion. Your purpose in life is not your career. Rather, your career is guided by your purpose. What activities speak to your soul? What brings you joy? That is the direction your soul is calling you toward to best convey your own unique expression of love and make a contribution to the world. If you are not happy with your current circumstances, then that is your soul telling you that there is a better way to manifest your own distinct gifts. Listen to your intuition. It is your connection to spirit and the voice of your soul. And then we got patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Earth has become a place of instant gratification. You must focus on the maximum. It's not about the destination. Sorry, on the maximum, not maximum. You must focus on the maximum. It is not about the destination. It is about the journey. This card has come to you because you need to learn the joy of anticipation. The process of doing is rich in lessons. But when you concentrate only on the goal, those experiences are disregarded. Life is an unfolding, and the more patience you practice, the more you will let the universal energy celebrate itself through you and bring the experiences and situations your soul requires. You need to learn that there is a rhythm to everything in the universe. And the more you are living with patience, the more aware you are of the lessons your soul is studying. You are on a path. There are signposts. If you are speeding down the path, you will miss the little miracles and treasures that have been placed there. So patience and purpose are the lessons that you are going to be working with for 2026. Maybe patience in finding your purpose. That would be for me. I always feel a little bit lost, like I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. So this is the part I told you could like skip out on if you wanted, because it's the romance card. I only pulled one. 2 if you count the second one that comes with it. But mainly, Just the one romance card. So what's going to be going on in the... Oh, I pulled 2 of those cards. The romantic life. Does this book do reversed? Okay, this book doesn't talk about reversals. It did come out reversed. So, I'll tell you how I feel about that once we look at the other 2 messages. But we got deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. This card is a loving nudge for you to be aware of deception within a relationship. This could involve something mild, such as a run-of-the-mill politeness, where your partner is afraid of offending you by sharing true feelings. Perhaps you're the one wearing the mask because you aren't disclosing something to your partner. Deep down, you know what this card pertains to. The romance angels are trying to protect your heart. Please say this invocation either silently or aloud. Romance angels, I ask that you give me very clear guidance that I can easily notice and understand, to reveal the truth about this situation to my conscious awareness. Then, notice and trust the signs that follow. This card is also a reminder to you about the importance of being genuine with your partner. Although discussing your true feelings may be uncomfortable, it will improve your relationship on many levels. So normally when something comes out like reverse, it means the opposite. So again, I'm going to wait until I see what these 2 cards have to say. Whether I want to take this as the opposite or the upright meaning. But yeah, for right now we have deception. And the 2 little love cards that came along with it to clarify were finding myself. It was time I went within It was time I went within to find myself again. I need to figure out what I want out of life. I need space. And then the second card we pulled was attached to my ex. I'm attached to my ex, emotionally, physically, and or spiritually. I need time and space to break this connection. So, I feel like you can take this whichever way you feel it most relates. Yeah, I'm going to say, I forgot I pulled this card too, the timing card. This is the timing card that came with this, the deception, and it says have faith. So I really, really feel like with it being upside down, that it is talking about the past, it being over with. Like maybe you thought there was deception and there wasn't, or you're going to think there's deception and there's not. Or that there was at one point and now that time is clearing up. Or maybe you have felt deceptive in the past because you felt like you were still attached to an ex. And you just need to find yourself while you let go of them. And the have faith card says, you know, have faith, it's going to happen, you're going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. Or maybe even you feel a little guilty and like you are deceiving them because you're having these issues. Everything is going to work out. I'm just gonna put these 3 together down here. 4. Oh. Then I asked it for the main message, tarot message for the year. Oh, that was the last card. That's right, they came out this way. Yeah, We got the Fool, the King of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. So this is really telling me that this is like a brand new year, which it is a 1 year. So it's starting over. It's a brand new year. Things are going to go well. You're going to create that legacy that you've been wanting to create. You're just going to master everything, like your whole life, get things in order. And then once you get things in order, you're going to have those new emotions, those new relationships open up for you. I do want to read from the book for these. Oh, and the bottom we had the moon. I forgot. I told you that already. So we got the Fool. The Fool is excited to embark on an adventure, but is not aware of the lurking danger keeping a close eye on her. In her bag, she only carries the essential things she needs to move forward. The Fool card represents the hope you have inside you just before embarking on a journey. Fearing the unknown can only hold you back and stunt your personal growth. The beginning of an adventure or journey, freedom of spirit, travel, intuitive creativity. So, freedom of spirit, travel, intuitive creativity. King of Pentacles. All the way back here. The King of Pentacles sits on his throne with a strong sense of confidence and security, fully aware of his wealth and affluence. This card represents material wealth and old-fashioned moral values, success and financial triumph. It tells you that you are fully capable of managing your financial situation and putting things into a successful working plan. Fatherly protection, discipline, enterprise, and abundance. I really feel like it's telling you that you have a year full of adventure, abundance, and new love. Cups, 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 cups. Right? Ace of Cups. The Suit of Cups relates to the element of water and rules over the emotions, feelings, and intuition. As the first card of the water element, the Ace of Cups signifies new beginnings with emotional fulfillment. The cup overflows with fresh water, signifying fulfillment and well-being. The Ace of Cups may be showing you that it's time to release and let go of any emotional trauma or blockage you may have. Love, creativity, intimacy, fullness of spirit. I really do feel like it's saying that you're just going to have this beautiful, wonderful year. So I can keep these in order. With brand new adventures. You're going to have the abundance to be able to go on those adventures and do the things you want to do, and it's just going to fill you with wonderful new love-filled relationships and creativity and just all the wonderful emotions. It's going to be a great year. And then we're on our last and second to last card. Sorry, sometimes Spirit's funny. Everybody needs this blessing. Me and my old eyes can't see. Okay. So, the blessing we got and the timing card we got was when you're truly ready for it. So this blessing will come to you when you're truly ready to receive it. I know it's something that I need to receive. It's a blessing for getting older, for growing older. A blessing on your ripening years, for maturity and wisdom, for knowledge earned through the doing of sacred things, the fulfillment of magical tasks. As you now know, it is a blessing to still be here. No matter how challenging the life, every life is a gift, for as long as you can breathe in and out and see the cycle of the sun. The growing years and the ripening of your life is the time of satisfaction and observation of the consequences of choices made and actions taken long ago. May the beginning of the time of your old age be most blessed. May there be those willing to learn from you, and may the wisdom you have gathered be shared out like ripe corn harvested at the edge of autumn's end. May you see the changing of the body, the alteration of face and form as the mark of the wheel upon you, and may your old age be blessed with good health, companionship, and friends who have journeyed far along the way with you. Let there be a warm fire in your home, about which you can tell the stories of your life, and may there be ears eager for the tales of the adventures of your life, however humble they may seem to be. May your back be strong and straight, your eyes clear and far-seeing. May your hands not ache with cold, but open wide to take the hands of the youngest, and one hand reach into the other side of this life, where the ancient ones await you. May you not fear your mortality, or bemoan the blessing of many years you have gathered. May there be fresh starts, even in this twilight age of your life, and when it comes time to be cared for, may many hands smooth the sheets, light the fire, bring you nourishing foods, and join you with talk and laughter and true affection. May you not grow bitter at the passing of youth's bloom, but celebrate the wisdom of the many years you have lived. Let your old age be a blessing to you, with freedoms, uninhibited speech, and an unshackling of expectations. Let this be a freedom beyond that of the body, and may your spirit quest for every drop of wisdom from the cauldron, and drink it down as lustily as a babe takes mother's milk. For you are an ancient, once again, and we need you, elder, to show the young ones the way. Do not be invisible, and refuse to isolate yourself. Be conspicuous, noisy, and grateful, and you will be most loved in return. You of the white hair, of the time-dappled skin, of the wonders of the years, blessed be. All right. That's all I have for you for your 2026. Love you, bye.